Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Season 3 Episode 16 called Dirty Hands. Recap.
And the last one we got a day in the life of a Dharma, but it was for his anniversary. His wife obviously is dead. They were divorced. It's interesting because we see his memory of her, and then he has a conversation with Lee, and as the episode goes on, we see the true self of what she was like. And it's kind of interesting because she went from being friendly as a subconscious to being really like harsh and negative. Obviously it was because Adama spent a lot of time away, but he knew from the moment he met her that she was like that. So but he still decided to marry her. It's kind of interesting because the Chief and Callie story of them getting trapped in an airlock and almost dying, it seems like non-existent when you think of. I mean, yes, they've sorted their problems out, but you concentrate more on the Dharma's story.
Kind of. I mean, it was still pretty intense because it wasn't just about them being trapped, physically in that space, but in the beginning of the episode it was kind of a bit tense because we knew beforehand. I can't remember when they were at a bar before, but Chief was talking to Apollo about, you know, the marriage being a bit rocky and he's in the doghouse, maybe I think it was, or and it just feels off. But like Callie had to remind him, oh, we're married now, we have a kid, it's not like it was before, kind of thing. And we realize that they're fatigued as a couple and they need a break of some sort. This probably wasn't the best break to take, being trapped in that space and trying to survive, but I
suppose one comparison you could make is that they were having marital problems and they managed to work through it, whereas the Dharma probably tried but then left.
And I think
weirdly, there's a relationship comparison. But
I think Adama saw a bit of a parallel, like maybe just from his facial reaction at the end, facial expression at the end. But let's see what happens in this episode, Season 3, Episode 16, Dirty Hands. Let's check it out.
Thought we were subbing out mule maintenance to the civvies in Dogsville. Yeah, I don't got enough mechanics down there. Check flow rate.
This feels more like a day in the life episode.
Yeah.
Fill the fueling station. Pull the hose. LT, tanked up and ready to roll.
Roger that, Chief. Ready to roll.
Is something going to happen here? They keep concentrating on the fueling process.
Have to change your ways when you get them wings.
Not getting wings. They rejected my application for flight training.
Oh, man.
You aced the written exam. Interview went well?
Yeah, well, it turns out I'm in a critical position and my leaving would cause severe mission degradation.
Well, that sucks.
The CAG told me you got bounced from flight training. I'm sorry about that. It sucks. Truth is, we need you down here. You're the best avionics specialist we got.
And she knows how to fold a man's undies.
Don't rub it in.
You do important work down here. Just as important as sitting in a cockpit.
Thanks, Chief.
Well, she obviously does more than delivering laundry. She's an avionics specialist. But sometimes she has to do the mundane tasks.
2, 9, or 6, 5.
Oh
Damn.
RCS thrusters jammed. Restart.
Thrusters stuck in full position. Engine 1 won't start.
Oh my god, look at them.
They're in almost like a... Oh shit, they're uncontrollable. Are they heading straight for her ship?
I mean, what, Colonial 1? If they are, that'd be hilarious. Oh! Oh my god.
Oh, it is.
Jet.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
How much damage?
Got off lucky. Dozen injuries, no fatalities.
Oh, good.
The quarters become cramped. You're always welcome in one of my beds.
Not your bed. Oh, he meant your bed. He meant his bed.
It seems that the Tillium was seriously contaminated with impurities. Most likely it's a problem with the refining process.
The refinery used to be the most reliable ship in the fleet. Now every day I start with a stack of messages from that chief. What is his name?
Xenofener.
Time to check him out.
Got people working 18-hour shifts for the past 6 months. It's funny that when the gas flows, my phone calls don't get returned. But the minute there's a glitch in the fuel supply, I've got FaceTime with the president and the admiral.
He's got a point, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's like the book says. If you hear the people, you'll never have to fear the people.
Did you say the book?
What book?
Arrest him for extortion and interrupting vital services during a time of war. Go ahead, take him away.
What?
It was quoting from Baltar's book.
The ramblings this lawyer smuggled out of the brig.
He's having it reprinted and passed out among the fleet.
That is... That's smart. That's smart.
That is smart, yeah.
We're not part of the ruling class, so we're stuck doing the dirty work.
Ruling class, where do you get that?
Something I read. By Baltar.
And it's reached her.
I wonder why all the pilots and the officers come from the rich colonies, like Caprica and Bergon, Toron. Well, all the knuckle draggers come from the poor colonies.
It's mad that Baltar's been able to make it about, like, class war kind of thing.
Well, that's how he's going to win, right? If he divides everyone, then...
Win what? He's in jail.
As in his trial, if he does.
Oh, good point.
I need someone to go over there and get that fuel ship moving again. Pick a team, get your gear, and be on the hangar deck in an hour.
Yes, sir.
Wow, gotta make moves.
New Caprica's gone, but all the people in the Union are still here. The only difference is now they don't have anyone to stand up for them.
Everyone who was in the Union are gonna be into all the Baltar. Yeah, and then be into all the Baltar stuff.
The pages to your book. My triumphs, my mistakes. By Gaius Baltar.
So you've read it.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of other people.
Keep your dignity.
She says as his pants drop down.
Perhaps you consider writing a blurb for the back cover.
See, that was easy.
We're looking at the fleet's entire fuel supply of Tillium.
How many jumps do you think we got?
We'd be lucky if we got out of the system.
That's nothing, right?
Well, you better give us a nickel tour. See where we stand.
Are they running out of materials, or they're just not?
That's what it looks like.
Hmm.
We don't know the ratio, though. We don't know how much they need to make the fuel.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Pull your guys off and let's fire it up.
It ain't gonna work.
You work there?
This is Milo. It's the best greased jockey I got.
That's a kid.
It's a kid, yeah.
Seals are missing.
They all are.
Without pressure seals, the machinery won't run.
Guess they got lost, huh?
Oh.
The Admiral won't stand for it.
The Admiral can kiss my ass.
Hey!
Come on, Chief. You know what this is about.
It's almost like they're on strike.
Yeah.
They let Zeno out of jail, we'll be able to find those seals. Till then, it looks like this ship isn't going to be refining another drop of Tillium.
Wow.
Of course. Yeah.
The machinery does need overhauling. There's a reason that the quality control is failing. You realize that most of the workers on that ship have not had a day off since the original attack on the colonies?
That's a very long time.
Extortion is not an acceptable method of protest.
And I think what they're getting at is nothing else is working.
Madam President, they're just trying to...
Chief, we're done.
I got a feeling Chief's gonna...
Reopen the Union.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that would actually help them, right?
I'm kind of on his side. A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, there's kids working in a refinery.
Not had a day off since the original attack. You know how long ago that was?
We gotta get him out of here.
What the...
Wake up in the middle of the night, he's scratching the walls. Just keep scratching until his fingers are bleeding.
Oh.
Why?
He was in Cylon detention on New Caprica, you remember? He came out all squirrely, and this is not helping. Come on, you gotta get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out, get him out, get him out.
You gotta get him out of here.
Cabot?
No, I won't.
Cabot, look at me. Cabot, listen to me. Where are the seals?
This is messed up.
It doesn't matter. Where are they?
The air vents! Alright? They're in the center stern air vents!
Damn. This is
quite bad.
It's really intense.
Can I throw the switch?
How old are you?
12.
Then no.
Almost.
Oh my god.
Almost. He's...
They're planning something. Are they planning something?
I don't know. So what is it, like sand that gets turned into fuel, basically?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a type of sand, right? These kids are young, man. This is so wrong.
Switch it off, Chief.
Children work in the refinery. They're 12, 15 years old.
There have been families aboard the refinery ever since its beginning.
Why are you sitting there justifying it?
No, that's not right.
Jobs are starting to be inherited, Madam President. We don't know how long we're going to be on these ships. What if it's 10 years? So I trained my son to be a deckhand because that's what I am, and that's all he can.
Well said, Chief.
I mean, yeah, they might make really good pilots or officers.
She knows it.
I want you to hold a public lottery. And we will take people from other vessels and we'll put them on ships in the refinery.
Lottery.
How's that, Chief?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, that's not good enough. A lottery.
But it helps relieve some of the stress.
Because you're a farmer.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, people to work with heavy machinery.
No, but I don't. I worked on a farm for a summer because I was saving up to go to college, architecture. Now I'm a farmer. How is that fair?
Yeah, he knows nothing about heavy machinery then.
Hold on, I'm not a farmer.
Yeah, it's not permanent.
No, wait, can you just check my record?
Yeah.
Excuse me, who am I supposed to talk to about this?
That is messed up.
It's true that you're a farm boy from Erelon.
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. I was born and raised on a dairy outside the town of Cuttlesbreath Wash on Aranon.
Cuttlesbreath? What the? That's a mad name.
I've known people from Erelon. You don't sound anything like them.
I don't sound like I'm from Aranon.
No.
Well, you know, I take that as a particular compliment.
Should know an awful lot about my native tongue. I spent hours on it and trying to overcome it. Do you have any idea how hard it is?
Oh, like he's put a little northern twang in it.
Yeah.
That's how we were treated, like servants, like labourers, like working class.
You know you'd have fitted right in there, Chief.
Even I believe him.
Grab a pint down the pub and finish off the evening with a good old-fashioned fight.
Nothing wrong with a pint.
That's what the aristocracy wants. It wants the working class to feel looked after while they scrabble around for scraps from the master's table.
God, the parallels in the real world.
Do you honestly believe that the fleet will ever be commanded by somebody whose last name is not Adama?
That is also true.
One set of rules for the aristocracy,
And one set of rules for the rest of us.
Well, the hope is you find Earth before you ever need to make that decision anyway. Right?
Well, technically, would Apollo then? I suppose, yeah.
Running out, we got half a dozen other places on the line that can crack it.
Oh! Oh!
What the hell? Oh, what is that?
It's like something stuck in there.
Yeah.
I can try. Get in there. I can probably fit. Come on, Danny. Okay, if he clears it, the belt.
Something better not happen to this kid.
I know, I was going to say, that's going to be really messed up.
Yes!
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Good work, Danny. Good work. Attaboy, Danny. Get out of there. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out.
Oh.
Shit! How the hell did that happen?
It must have shot out or something. Thinking, is this the turning point we're gonna see in Chief?
I need more gods. Just calm down.
Kid shouldn't even be there, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna switch it off, isn't he?
Yeah.
We knew it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah. It's what would push him over the line to actually do it.
Yeah.
This plant's offline! We're on strike!
Damn straight.
everyone's on strike, even though
there's no fuel.
Yeah,
What do you
that's-
do?
Yeah, true.
Sorry, Captain. Vital missions only. Callie relayed the orders from Chief Tyrrell. We're on strike.
Oh, okay, they're on strike too. Oh,
Yeah. But they'll do vital missions only, which is yeah. I mean, suppose like I said, I suppose they have to. There's not enough fuel to go around.
Are you aware that your deck gang is participating in a work stoppage?
yeah.
Call the general strike, sir.
It's a mutiny. And do you know what we do with mutineers? We shoot them, Chief.
Yeah, this is not a mutiny.
No, it's they're not trying to take over the ship.
Yeah.
Leaving people behind, Admiral. People are locked into their jobs. They have no control over their lives. They have no say.
That is not the issue.
That is exactly the issue.
Admiral, all I want is to sit down with the president.
Arrest Kelly Tyrrell.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her up against the bulkhead and I'm gonna shoot her as a mutineer.
He's
mind.
He's not doing that.
Damn.
He's not doing that.
She's a ringleader, so she goes first.
Bullshit.
If they feel that orders are sometimes optional, then this ship will perish. And so will your son.
It's not about a single order.
The entire human race.
It's literally about working conditions.
I will put 10 Kellys up against the wall to make sure that this ship and this fleet are not destroyed.
Admiral's forgotten what they're trying to do here.
I'll call it off.
Damn.
Don't worry about me. I've been in the break before.
Everything's okay. Call off the strike.
Did they cave?
Yeah.
I know it's.
Release her. You can go now, Chief.
Not a big fan of you in this one.
I thought you had something that you wanted to discuss with the president.
It's interesting. He actually kept his word.
So call off the strike, but you can still have the discussion.
Cleaning, hauling, low-level maintenance, things like that. These are the kind of jobs that I think should be allocated to people, well, people like yourself, no offense.
Yay, we have a rotation. Do like a rotation like you have in a...
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like
Some
flatmates.
of the people on Colonial want to get their hands dirty for a change.
Done.
Hmm.
The workers in this fleet, they need someone to represent them and their interests. And if this society is becoming truly polarized between an entrenched political class and a disenfranchised underclass, we are doomed. We won't need the Cylons to destroy us, we'll destroy ourselves.
Okay.
At least they recognize
I'm a fan again.
that they need one.
I'm a fan again.
One of my nuggets failed to show up for basic flight instruction this morning.
Sorry to hear that, Captain.
So maybe you can tell me where the hell Diana Celix is.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Look at who got her chance. Well done.
Flight instruction began 20 minutes ago, Celix. You want to be a pilot or not? Yes, sir, but I thought that you will think when I tell you to think, Nugget.
Oh, I'm really happy for her, man.
You have to be an officer to fly Vipers.
Well done.
Move it!
Be nice.
And that's the end of the episode. That was a good one.
It's classic, isn't it? You've got to take something too far for change to happen.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, this one this one was quite compulsory because obviously fuel they just drop out of the sky otherwise. So that's quite an interesting one. But it was bad conditions. I mean, I get the understanding of it, like apprentices, and obviously you're sharing skills, but not like that's all you're ever going to be. That's sad.
Those are horrible conditions. Horrible, horrible working conditions. The Admiral and the President do mean well. I think they were justifying it just by saying that's the way it goes. Kind of, oh, that's how life is. Forgot exactly what she said, but kind of like turning a blind eye to it in that way. Like, oh, that's just how life is for
That's
some.
just how life. That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying.
it's like messed. It's like their working conditions aren't great anywhere else. Isn't a justification for it being bad here as well. At the same time, you should try and fix everything. And it's probably easier to not worry about it from the position they are in terms of they don't have as bad working conditions. They're sitting there sipping whiskey all the time. Not all the time, I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's better living conditions.
Well,
and working conditions.
They're in a more comfortable situation.
Comfortable, yeah.
That's all it is. But as in, obviously, running a fleet and being an admiral, I'm not saying they're comfortable. But it is, like you said, it was like you can rotate people. I mean, the fact that they said they've never had a day off since they left.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I don't know how long they've been out there for, but it's like it is a long time. That's your life. It's just stuck in a.
Plus the fact that there are kids there. I mean, I understand the concept of, okay, you're trying to train them for the next generation, like an apprentice kind of thing. But some of them are way too young, way too young. Yeah, an 11-year-old.
I get that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I get that, but then, like I said, they should have the freedom to be like, well, I want to become a Viper pilot, and you get given a chance to do that as long as you pass the appropriate tests and whatever you need. But just to say, well, okay, well, you come from a farming planet, that's all you're ever going to be. Like that kid, he was like, I only worked on a farm to earn money over the summer, but he's been classed as a farmer.
You had to get wounded for that to click into Chief as well, which is also a bit messed up. I didn't think about it until just now, but do you think the president agreed to terms, or at least negotiate with the head of the union, which is Chief, because she thought it was the right thing to do, which we both agree is the right thing to do to help the workers out, or the people, the working class? Or do you think it's because she felt politically Gaius might have sort of been winning the hearts and minds of people?
I suppose with politicians, there's always an agenda per se. Chief has always been balanced, I guess. He's like Hilo in that respect. Like, he will stand for what he believes. So while they didn't want a yes man, there was an agenda. There must have been an agenda for it. I mean, to see Gaius as well, like that, like the way when he changed his voice and actually talking about, really, like, yeah, he's actually from there, and then to become one of the world's smartest people, as in, like, you know, the influence that he had. I suppose that kind of made Chief see things differently. But I would say it's definitely an agenda. They're not making anyone else a union rep. They could have made anyone a union rep. But it's just because Chief was
No. I don't mean making him a union rep. I mean everything.
Oh, you mean just having a union in general?
No, just agreeing to some of the demands.
Like I said, there's probably an agenda to it.
Because I do genuinely think she's a good person, so she wouldn't have, but it's worthy of a conversation because she also is a politician.
I suppose a good way to answer that, and we don't know the answer to it, is who decided to have a union on New Caprica in the first place. Because they were in space they were in space before they decided to have a union. Now they're there. They're like, okay, we're going to have a union now. So I think that's the key point, is what incited them to have a union in the first place.
Yeah.
But she does mean well. It's not like she's, you know, she does mean well for society as a whole.
Well, I agree. I do think she means well. I don't think it was because she's worried that Gaius would sort of win the hearts and minds of the people, and therefore, when it comes to his trial, some of the stuff would go in his favor. It's a clever tactic. Off the back of that, I don't think Gaius has won here because we thought for a bit Gaius might be doing well, or sort of has planned a good strategy. But yeah, I don't think he has in this one. Yeah, I'm really happy with G.
I find it funny though. Like he's writing books in jail. Was he going to release like a record or something? Like he's doing. I get like obviously he wants people to hear his side of the story, but it's almost like the circles he moved around in. It's unrelatable. Like he's writing something that is relatable. When you look at him, you're like, I don't see it. I don't see you being a farmer now you're a scientist. And they just don't see how he could.
I think that's the way he explained it though. The reason you don't see it is because I was trying to get away from that side of where I grew up. At least we got a happy ending with everyone, sort of, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.